All right, guys. So Aaron Rodgers no longer in Super Bowl contention. He was looking kind of heated, like kind of heated. Do you think Aaron Rodgers leaves Green Bay? And how much does the team have to give up to get the services of Mr. Aaron Rodgers? Jesus, let's start with you.
It's tough to gauge Aaron Rodgers like draft capital that you would get in return for him. The guy is probably the second best quarterback in the league behind Pat Mahomes. But he is 37. He's old. So do you really want to sell your farm to potentially get a chance at winning maybe one Super Bowl? I personally wouldn't. I think he should stay with Green Bay. I think they give him the best chance to win. He has a connection, obviously, with Devontae Adams. Matt LaFleur is a good head coach. At least he knows how to coach the offense. And this is not new with Aaron Rodgers, where he gets mad at his head coach because of a dumb decision. My question is, why did you go for two? Down 5, you would have been down 4. You still wouldn't need a touchdown to win. You should always try to go for a touchdown, not just kick a field goal to tie the game. But yeah, I think a first round pick later on in the draft would get the deal done. But really, I think if he wants to win another Super Bowl, Green Bay is it. I mean, he made the conference championship 2 years in a row. He just got to get over that hump.
So yeah, I completely agree with you. I do think the Packers very well might be the best team for him. But then I look at the relationship that he has with the head coach and apparently the GM, who decided to take a quarterback last year in the draft. Absolutely blindsiding him. This year, I mean, dating back to last year, hell, it looked like, I mean, Aaron Rodgers was not a fan of the play calling last year, and that's why he was so frustrated. And then that's what led to all of this clusterfuck this season. It did look like the play calling was fixed. It was a really nice mix all year. That's why they were so dominant. He went on Pat McAfee's show every Tuesday, absolutely loving the play calling. But then you get to the biggest moment, and arguably one of the biggest moments in his entire career, and you're just gonna be a pussy? Are you kidding me?
But wasn't he kind of a pussy? I mean, if you saw that play where he literally looked like he was running for a touchdown. Like you're telling me, like you can't just put everything on the head coach. You also have to put shit on him.
You know what? I do put it on the coach because
the coach isn't in his ear saying, "Don't run, don't run, don't run, throw the ball."
He was like, "Let's go," and then he wouldn't do it. So
when they had a chance to win the game, and when Aaron Rodgers could have ran it in for a touchdown, or at the very least end at the 1 yard line, the head coach was in his ear telling, "Throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball." You know what I'm saying?
That was must have been a mental lapse. That's
okay.
All I can say about it.
Okay, so then maybe going for a field goal was a mental lapse.
That's not a mental lapse. That was a decision he made.
And that was a decision to throw the
moment.
Ball.
That was literally in the moment with guys running all around you. That dude was chilling with his headset on. He had that decision made before anyone had that decision. So I'm going to blame that coach for it. Maybe they didn't get it, but at least they go for it. That's what Aaron Rodgers does. He goes for it in fourth downs. He goes balls to the wall. That's what he does. So I'm going to blame that on the coach. I think it's very clear that it's the coach's fault. And now that's why Aaron Rodgers was being so dismissive. And that's why he was being so morbid after the game. When last year, it was the same problem. And honestly, when you look at Aaron Rodgers' career and his entire life, he's pretty quick to throw relationships away.
Olivia Munn.
Hell yeah. Danica Patrick, his entire family. You trigger him once, boom, the rope is cut.
I think Aaron Rodgers just needs relationship therapy at this point.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, that guy, I wouldn't put it past him. And I personally think he's gone.
Okay, so if you think he's gone, Oh, sorry, Elias. You go. You go.
I just can't believe I can't see him leaving a good situation to go to an unknown.
It gives me Kevin Durant vibes. This was the
Oh,
Draymond Green
geez.
moment.
Anything to bring in Kevin Durant.
This was the Draymond Green moment. I'm telling you. This was the moment where everyone's like, oh, maybe there's something there.
But let me ask you, if Aaron Rodgers does leave, how much does a team have to spend? I mean, you know about sending draft picks.
Yeah.
So how much does a team have to send in order to get the second best quarterback in the game right now?
Well, if he's actually available, I personally think Matt Stafford is worth a first. So when you look at how much better Aaron is, I would probably say 2 firsts. And I'm not sure if that's too much at this point, but I think that's what's going to have to do to pry him away.
Honestly, that might be too little.
Too little. That's a lot.
It
So
might
a
be
guy that's going to play like 3 years.
Are you going to give him 3 first-round picks for every year left that he's going to play?
Yeah,
Like, that's
literally.
ridiculous.
I'm thinking 2 firsts, maybe 2 seconds, and a
Whoa, Kunal.
Yeah, you mortgage. This is Aaron Rodgers. You have to convince the Packers that they're getting their money's worth.
Well,
Let's
if
look
he
at the
wants
next.
out, he's going to say he wants out. It's going to be known.
At that point, what is he gonna do though? Is he actually gonna sit out though?
He can't.
I don't even think he would sit out, but I think he's going to make it very obvious. And I think they respect him in that organization enough to get something done.
I mean, they did get something done for Brett Favre.
Yeah. It's
That
a
is
similar
true.
situation, right?
Yeah,
But I mean,
that's true.
Like who was the quarterback they even took last year? Nobody even knows his name. Nobody even talks about him. Like,
I mean,
I don't know who it is.
hopefully they're high on him because they might be dealing with him.
But I mean,
Wait, let me look
maybe
this up. Like,
Love?
was it Love?
yeah, whatever his first name is.
Jordan
Who cares?
Love.
Who
Jordan
cares
Love.
at this point,
Yeah,
honestly?
he's like, maybe they want to trade him, but you know what? Aaron Rodgers had to have seen this coming. They drafted him so that he could sit behind Brett Favre. Now they have this guy that's, sitting behind him and waiting for him to get retired or done with the team. I don't think it's going to happen this year. I think if he doesn't win this year, he might force his way out, but I think he retires a Packer.
So retires a Packer, if not one more year.
Yeah, if they can't, if it is the play calling, I think they would get rid of the head coach before they got rid of Aaron Rodgers. But again, I think Matt LaFleur is a good head coach.
I think he is a good head coach too. And I mean, personally, I like the more aggressive style, but I mean, obviously that's not going to work all the time. And Matt LaFleur does a really good job of balancing the passing and the running game. So I'll give him that. But I don't know, man. Something's happening in Green Bay right now. I'm not sure if Mr. A-Rod is going to stick around to see it.